Hey guys, this is Harry doing a 4322 MSS. Pack 1, pick 1. Rare is the Decimator Web. Good card, I think, but very, very slow. Not a card I want to start the draft out with, but I wouldn't mind getting it 3rd or 4th. Common's pretty anemic. We got a Ichor Wellspring. Best card in the pack, Into the Core by a country mile. And I like to exile 2 things and gain card advantage, so I will take it. There's a Pest in here, Strandwalker, bunch of weird junk. Common's not very good. Uncommon's actually not very good either. Strandwalker is pretty good. Signal Pest, not as good, but I need one. So you're going to be suffering my rare drafts. Signal Pest isn't bad in the red-white aggressive deck though. Strandwalker, of course, a better card. But that was the pick, was Strandwalker, basically Signal Pest. There was a Concussive Bolt. Pretty bad pack overall, to be honest. So I don't feel too bad taking my stupid little Pest. That's a creature pest? Wow. If anyone played in Mirrodin, the original, I believe it was Darksteel, had the Nuisance engine, which made pests. So this is a callback to that, in case you didn't understand the lore of the card. So here we are, pick 3. Things are going to shit. Really, actually quite bad. You would hope to get a good common at least. But we've got like the 7 mana 8/8 unplayable rare, pretty much unplayable blue man. There's a Hill Giant, which might be the pick. It's a Priest of Norn, which doesn't really do what we're trying to do. Hexy, not what I want to take 3rd. I'm just going to take a Crush here. Crush isn't a great card, but it does remove things. Boy, it's bad. Yeah, I guess, I mean, the other pick was Dross Ripper, and I'm not enthused at all about taking Dross Ripper right there. So we got a Blight Widow. This pack looks better. Blight Widow, Morbid Plunder, Piston Sledge. We can force the red aggressive plant with the Piston Sledge, or we can branch out to the Plunder for red-black advantage, or red-green dinosaur probably. Blight Widow is a strong card even in a non-infect deck, as we all know. 2/4 reach. Infect, not bad at all. I would like to get a Concussive Bolt, but hopefully the one in my pack will table. So I'm kind of torn right now between the Sledge and the colored cards. Obviously the strongest card I think is Blight Widow. It's actually really close between Plunder and Blight Widow. The Sledge is probably the 3rd. I think we're going to take the Widow. I'm always happy to have him. Damn it. Obviously Morbid Plunder was the right choice. I just zigged when I should have zagged right there. We can stay the course with this Viridian Emissary, but I'm not passing up Spread the Sickness 5th pick. I mean, come on. They're forcing me here. Red's getting cut really hard. These 2 cards are quite strong. Green-black's not a deck I'm that crazy about, especially now when I don't even have a green-black card really. Slasher's okay. Crawler? Triple number of cards in your hand. Oof. This guy's actually not the worst. Slasher's probably better most of the time. But I think it'd be more fun to gamble with a card like Psychosis Crawler. He might be okay in like some kind of long-range plan. Well, there's a Master's Call. Could end up in some kind of white-black deck. I mean, Mirror Metal and Master's Call are the only cards here that I'd really be enthusiastic about playing. And Mirror Metal, not very enthusiastic about playing. I guess, well, it's bad. I guess I'm taking the Master's Call. It's not a card I want to grab right there. It's hard to make a good pick in that pack. There's another Crush. We've already got one. That's plenty. Concussive Bolt's a card I really want to have, but I'm kind of short on men right now. And the Ripper rips, so he's a creature. He'll make the deck. Really wish I took that Sledge now that the Wellspring's back. Right now it's Wellspring or Husk. Husk works better in the aggro deck, of course. Wellspring's not the worst. I can always crush it in worst case scenario. Really wish I had that Sledge. We'll take the card draw, just because it's an effect I always enjoy. Who doesn't want to draw extra cards, really? If we end up on the dinosaur plan, I think the Predation will be more important to us than a Hexblade. So that'll kind of hedge that bet. Obviously the Master's Call pick was a straight wasted pick, unless we open up a nice white rare, which could happen, you never know. Well, 5-7, does this card do anything? Well, it could be fun for casual play. I don't want, like I said, if we end up green, the high drop monsters aren't going to be the problem. And I'm not really looking for Hexblade in the red-black deck. Ah, there's Concussive Bolt. A little bit of good luck. Courier is a nice card in the sideboard, but Concussive Bolt wins the game. And that's always what you're trying to do when you're playing Magic. Not just have a nice sideboard. Take away a flyer. So right now it looks like pretty much a junk pile. Got a couple of nice cards. Red-green dinosaur seems like a possibility. Spread the sickness, not too bad. So we opened a junk rare. There is a nice Trigon of Corruption. And a bunch of nothing else. So Trigon of Corruption it is. Volition Reign's in there, but we're not going for that. I can't go for that. So Grasp. Darksteel Axe. Boy, Axe is a sweet card. I never get to play with that. No one ever passes it. Somebody opened a rare though, so the Axe is on the way, but I think we're going to take the Grasp here. Move away from the sweet, sweet Blight Widow and more towards a red-black kill everything forever deck. Signal Pest not an all-star in that style of deck. But Grasp is too good a card to let go. Oh, Ratchet Bomb. Not a great card in Limited, but it always gets something, unless somebody disperses or geysers you or some bullshit, or shatters it. Definitely ways it can go wrong. Iron Mirror would be nice, but Ratchet Bomb is a removal spell. And it gives us another way to destroy our Wellspring. Huzzah! Combo! We definitely need some creatures. Preferably quality creatures. Well, this is kind of a weird pack. All white and blue style cards. Horizon Spellbomb's like the card that looks the nicest, in case we have to splash for something, I don't know. Hellion's a card that can fit in with this kind of deck that we have right now, the removal plus big man at the end deck. But Hellion comes late. I don't really want to be spending my fourth pick on Hellion. I'd rather get a card like Horizon Spellbomb that might be needed. So we got a Perilous Mirror and a Snap Sail. Perilous Mirror is a nice removal piece. Goes with the rest of our removal suite. We have several nice removal spells. That one's very nice. This one's very nice. Psychosis Crawler actually might not be too bad in this deck, since we'll likely be holding cards. So there's a Fume Spitter, an Iron Mirror, the Trainee. Got no real way to pump that guy, huh? Nope. So I think Iron Mirror is our play. Trainee's going to somebody else. Hopefully we can find some of those Hellions that we were talking about. They usually are late picks. They'd be nice in our deck. A Nathosaur actually wouldn't be too bad either. But we passed up on that big boy. I never played with Nathasaur before. He always looks just like a junk pile to me. But once in a while, he's the junk pile the doctor ordered. Signal Pest probably not going to make it. Spider probably not going to make it. Predation, no. So if we cut all the cards that don't look like they're going to make it, we've only got 12. We're just about halfway through the draft. Not the worst collection of cards. I've only got 4 men total in my deck. It's very light. Definitely have to get more guys. But there's more guys in this pack. All the cards that we want are in this pack. I really don't want to... I want that Flameborn Hellion to table, but I'm not sure it will at this point. Covenant Vampires are okay. I like that guy a lot, probably more than most people. But I think we're going to take the replica just to gain cards. And we're not quite at the point where the vampire is a sure thing. Still need a little bit more. That pack had all the juice that our deck wanted. It's unfortunate it's all in one pack. Take the cheaper man here since we've already got 3 5-drops. Card works well with Concussive Bolt. Yeah, we're not going to play either of these two boys, so take that for the old rare draft collection. Hopefully that Hellion tables. They come late, but you know, it's like I might not get it. I kind of want like 2 Hellions for this deck. Seems like a lot of Hellions. Hexblade actually wouldn't be too bad in a deck like what we've got now. I was thinking more towards like dinosaurs than a red-black removal deck. But as you can see, that's how it worked out. Thrasher? I don't want Thrasher. That's a matter of last recourse. Faravor can eat up the Wellspring and the Perilous Mirror, so he's not the worst. Soliton, obviously just a 3-4 for 5, not what we want to do. 1-4 could be a hassle.